think it's really important for people to be involved in their community because the issues that we face as people of color, as women, as people who identify in the LGBTQ community, in order for our rights to be ensured, we have to organize, we have to be involved. I don't see like the point in like living without like helping other people, you know? I mean, for me, it just means to educate yourself and to implement what you have learned and try to do as many things as possible to combat these issues. Luckily, there are city council officials who are speaking around Israel and Palestine, and they don't have like an official statement, but like it's a discussion that they're having, and it's because there are people all over the country, all over the world that are protesting against it, you know, and that's great. But then again, like just recently, there was a bill that was passed in the Senate that unanimously supported military aid in Israel, despite all the effort that communities are doing, you know, to protest against it. Another workshop we facilitate is stuff like what you should do when you're like stopped by the cop, you know, because like the communities of color, they think that if a police stops you, you have to do everything that they tell you, you know, but that's not true. If they ask you like to take out all your stuff from your pockets, you don't have to, like that's illegal. I think it really depends on the issue, depends on how grand scale it is. Like the issue around policing, like it was a very local issue, you know, it was like in New York City and it was more easy to address, whereas the Israel-Palestine issue, I mean, this issue is taking place in the Middle East, which is like across the globe, you know, and it has to do with Barack Obama and it has to do with Congress. So I think it does work, it just really depends on how big the issue is. All these different topics that people in New York City face, we get educated as an activist. I get educated around these topics, and we educate other people, you know? We do actions, we do protests, we do rallies. People our age are very apathetic. They think that they can't do anything to ensure a safer community, to ensure a more equal community. If you even like educate yourself, you know, that's like